Do you need to increase your sales? Do you need to find clients? Do you need to get contracts? Do you need to get the purchase order? Big questions. Hi, I'm Ralph Keeson, and welcome to the video series for people who are committed to personal and professional development. If you're a regular visitor, welcome back. If you are someone new, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, appreciate your support. Okay, let me expand on this. There's a lot of people that out of necessity have to do business development because that's their job, but maybe you're an entrepreneur, maybe you're starting up, maybe you're getting together with a couple of people from university and you have an idea, you've got this thing that's going to change the world. Well, that's great, go for it. However, you're going to have to sell that. So here's some suggestions that if you're a senior or more experienced salesperson, might be good reminders and a refresh to say, hey, am I doing this? And if you're starting off, these are great tips, and I can tell you they work because I did these myself when I started my business now almost 30 years ago. So here's some practical, time-tested truths. Okay, first one. This is so important, and I'm just amazed when people don't do this. They go meet with a prospective client, and they say, what would you like? And then the prospective client gives them a list of things, and then they say, well, you know what you should do is, like, were you listening? So the first big aha is listen to what your customer is telling you. This seems like a flash of the obvious, but I've seen people get so excited about what they want to say and what they think that customer should have that they ignore it. So don't ignore the obvious. What did they tell you that they need? What do they want? Do they have a vision for a future relating to your products, your service, or dealing with you that they're starting to give you some clues and insight for? Listen, hear, respond to that. Yeah, sure, tell them if you think you've got some great idea that will make what they want even better or more dynamic, but start by focusing on what they're telling you, because it's not about you, it's about them. Make it about them, and then they'll be willing to listen to what you have to offer. You have to earn the right to make suggestions and gain their support and trust. Okay, second point. Now, you might say, really? The next point I'm going to say, like, are you kidding me? The next point is ask for the business. Ask for the order. Put it in your own language, however you want to frame this. But I see so many people do great presentations and they really need work. They need the contract. They need to fill their pipeline. They go in and they're basically a professional visitor. They have a chat. They say, here's what we can do. You know, they have a nice interaction with the client or prospective client, and then they leave. And I've coached people, and I've actually gone into the field and shadowed people in the work that I've done over the years. And we've gone to the parking lot, and I remember one guy I worked with once said, like, do you want the order? Well, yeah. And it was kind of gave me this weird look, and I think, well, why didn't you ask him? So it was like you get all dressed up, you go to the dance, and then you sit down, and when somebody comes and said, do you want to dance? You go, no, I just want to sit here and I want to watch. I mean, if you're going to go do BD and sell, ask for the business. They expect it, and people will respond. Okay, then the last one. Lead with confidence. This is really important, and I have coached and taught this to thousands of people, and often I get this initial reaction where people go, ooh, I'm a little uncomfortable with this. Well, let me give you a suggestion. Your discomfort or anxiety around this might be the first clue that this is something that could work really well. Because if you're not stretching, if you're not growing, and if you're not trying to do something that you haven't done before, things aren't really going to change for you. So here's the key, here's the how-to. Lead with confidence. So rather than say to your prospective client, I think you should buy my widgets or my products or my services, right? Which goes to the point I just made. Ask for the business, yes. But I want you to take it one step beyond that. Lead, state with confidence, based on what I've recommended, George, you know, Susan, whatever the name of your customer is, you look them in the eye and you say, Susan, based on what I've just recommended, I think this is the best solution and the ideal approach for you. It's going to deliver value, it's going to satisfy your requirements, and I actually believe it's going to exceed your expectations if we implement this properly. And then you shut up. Have I made that clear? One of the order or the business killers that I see used too often by people is they ask for the order, they make a statement, and then they keep talking. If you've asked someone to make a decision, if you are stating your opinion with confidence, I look to you as a sales leader. I want you to put it out there and then give me time to think, give me time to react. If I like what you're saying, if I believe you and I trust you, there's a good chance I may respond. You may just get the order, and then you walk out in the parking lot and you pinch yourself and go, did I just get this? Yeah, sometimes it is that easy. But it's not easy. It's you being really good, and it's you interacting and connecting with that customer in a way that lets them make the buying decision, and you win by getting the business. Give it a try. This stuff works.